Okay, so I'm gonna raw dog this video because I am tired of where my life is at. I am tired of feeling like a loser. So I'm gonna be revamping my whole life, purging all the bullshit, the things that are no longer serving me, and I'm gonna make it into a series for you guys to watch because why not? I'm starting with my clothes. I feel that clothing is such a crucial part of your identity, and when you don't even like the clothes that you're wearing, how could you even be confident and comfortable and just yourself in front of people? You can't. So I've been watching a lot of videos to prep my mind for this. I also realized that I have been neglecting the fashionista in me. I am a fashionista by nature. My grandma was a seamstress. She had her own shop for a bit, and eventually she didn't continue to do it because she had kids, and my grandpa was a machista and didn't want her to work, so she ended up not being able to pursue that dream. But she always kept her stuff around the house. When I was living with her specifically, I would see some of the things that she would do and the machines that she had, and I always was intrigued by it. So when I was younger, I had my own machine and I made my own clothes and I experimented with different fabrics and things like that. And I think that died down as I started to move around a lot and I didn't really have the space to hold my things anymore. Like, I remember being in the shelter system and not being able to have my sewing machine or all the textiles or the fabrics or whatever you call it with me. And eventually, like, things just kept getting like harder and harder for me to pursue the sewing and design and fashion design and all of that. But I still kept the love of clothing. So I ended up having all these clothes. Like, I just have so many clothes, and I had so much more when I was back in Sunnyside and when I was back in Miami. And now that just like I feel like I have more now again, and I keep collecting them, and I don't know how. So I really want to declutter and get rid of the clothing that I don't feel good in. Like, I don't know why I still have them. Like, and maybe someone will get inspired by my crazy act right now. But yeah, I took everything out. Everything is out of as I was saying, I want to change my life, and I'm starting that with my clothes because that is how I present in the world, right? So I didn't want to sit around stagnant and just thinking about things that I could do. I just wanted to go ahead and start. So I literally just started pulling things out of my drawers and putting things out on my bed. And that's going to be week number 1. So this video is to just kind of like see where I started, why I started it, and then show where I'm ending. So you guys didn't see that mess I had earlier. I should have taken before pictures, but you'll just see the after pictures now, or video, whatever. But yeah, I really want to change the way that I present. Like, some of these clothes don't even represent who I am anymore. Like this pile over here, let me show you guys. This pile right here, like, I don't wear any of that. It's just sitting in my closet. This over here, I wear more. And you can see there's like a little bit of a pattern with the clothing and everything, right? But that over there, I don't even look at them. I have a lot of storage space right now, but as I begin to set up myself to be more nomadic and travel more and work from my computer, work from home, I don't want to own that many things. I don't want to have that many things to have to carry around, because that has been the biggest nightmare and problem that I've had when I've had to move from one place to another, right? So every time I have to move, which has been quite a lot because I didn't have an easy life. So every single time that I've had to move, it's been a nightmare to take into account to do something with all the things that I end up collecting. And I don't know why. I just end up with so many things. Like, and I'm changing. Like, my personality is constantly not changing so drastically, but I'm growing as a person. We're all in a constant flux, right? So you are going to change no matter what. Whether you're changing and you're not, you're changing when you're getting older, because whether you like it or not, your body's changing, right? So you're either going to change for the better or change for the worse, right? Some people stay in the same line, but you're still getting older, but you're still going forward, right? So for me, like, I want to change to get a little better, but the thing is that sometimes I don't take into account that I'm like, okay, it's been a year and I haven't really purged my closet. It's been 2 different seasons and I haven't taken into account, oh, I'm not wearing this one piece at all. I'm not wearing this thing at all, even though I bought it. Like, there's a shirt in that pile, that 2 shirts that I bought at the thrift, because I'm like, okay, I think this is cute. I'm going to wear it. Brought it home, haven't worn it out once. I wore one of them out to the gym once. The other shirt didn't wear out once, and now it's in the maybe pile. The me in the past thought that it would be good to wear that shirt. The me in the now was like, how would I even wear this? With what? With what clothes? It just doesn't make sense. So every season you have to be mindful of where you're at. You have to take an audit of your life, right? And this year I really want to change. So this week I am going to just take an audit of my wardrobe, of how I'm presenting, of who I want to be, of what I want to look like. Like, this shirt, this is just to work out. Because if we're being real, this is not even a good shirt. It's just something light that I can put on over a workout outfit. If it gets hot, I take this off at the gym. But I really, really want to be presenting in a way where I feel comfortable with my clothing. I am not 16 anymore, so I don't want to be showing my belly that much. I don't want to be like, like showing my booty and things like that. Like, I just want to feel comfortable and I want to feel elegant. So that is week number 1. Wardrobe audit, how I'm presenting, right? So I'm also going to the gym, so it's all about physical appearance, right? Like, things that I know that I can control. We all know you can't control the way you actually look unless you go for facial reconstructive surgery or something like that, or plastic surgery in general. But you can control, like, how you take care of your hair. What hairstyle do you do? Like, how do you put on makeup? Like, do you groom your nails? Do you smell good? What clothes are you wearing, right? Are you going to the gym? Are you eating better?
Eating. That is gonna be hard for me. That is gonna be hard for me, but I'm ready to tackle it on. Am I? Yes.
I have gastritis, so that's gonna be maybe in another video, but I literally have gastritis and I need to be really careful with what I eat, because I get really bad flare-ups that I end up having to go to the hospital, and it's the worst. I've had like 2 or 3 of them. I don't wish it on anybody. It is the most painful, excruciating pain. Like, I literally feel like I'm gonna die when I have these flare-ups. And so I need to really be mindful of my diet and how I consume things, or like what I'm consuming in general, right? So that's another video for another day. I'm just putting it all out here to hold myself accountable and to just start, right? Because sometimes I get stuck, or you could get stuck in a ruminating, like wondering, like, yeah, I'll do it later. When should I do this? Should I do that? Like, you just end up doing nothing. So for me, I want to take action. I want to be a person of action, and I think I've always been this way, but sometimes I just feel stuck, especially coming back to New York. I feel like there's always something happening, and I just want to hide away at home and do nothing sometimes. But I know that's just not who I am. So I need to just, like, do something, even if it's at home. So yeah, if you are trying to reinvent yourself and you're trying to just start somewhere to change your life so that you don't feel like a loser anymore, maybe start here. Just start with a small step, something that you can actually control, which is like what you wear. You literally can control what you wear unless you're a toddler and or like someone's has to physically change you, right? But even in that scenario, you could just be like, hey, I don't want to wear that. You can try and communicate that unless you're nonverbal and I'm sorry. Like, but when you are capable of choosing your clothes, you have control over them and then you can just feel a little bit better. And then the less stuff that you have, the more minimal you are, the easier it is to make a choice. So then you don't have decision fatigue, right? So it's easier to pick out clothes. It's easier to have, just less time trying to figure out what you're gonna wear because you don't even know what looks good, you don't even know what you like, you don't even know what you have, blah, blah, blah. So every season, take your clothes out of those dusty bins. Look, I still haven't even unpacked from Miami. I got it late last night and I still have my suitcase there. But yeah, you gotta start somewhere, okay? And your wardrobe is the easiest first step to changing your life, to changing the way you present, to having control over that, right? And honestly, you need to be mindful of that too. That could also be a problem you're having, which I have sometimes, where it's like I want to control how people see me, but that's not possible because they will always have their own perception of you. But you can control the way you present, right? The way you come forward into a experience or a moment, right? Which is the way that you dress, the way that you speak, your posture, right? The way that you take care of yourself, your hygiene, right? These are things that you can control, that matter, that you can do today, right? Because if you're feeling like you have no control over other things and you're starting to feel sad like I was a few moments ago, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to sit in it. You can get up and do something, even if it feels like it's a small something. Even if you feel like, oh, it's not going to change anything, it might. And you'll have less things to haul around and more options to buy more stuff down the line that actually suit who you are, right? Because if you're holding on to old things, how are you going to add new things? You can't do that. You got to let go of the old in with the new, right? Because then you're just like overcrowding. You're being a hoarder, and hoarding is such an easy thing to do when you don't pay mind to what you're doing and you're just on autopilot trying to survive, or if you're just like go go go, you're not really taking into account like all the things that you have. Like I know I need to go through all of my jewelry because that's another freaking problem. I just have a bunch of jewelry that I don't use. Like I literally just keep on all the jewelry that I have, I keep it on, and the other stuff I don't use. And papers, oh my god, mail, papers, receipts, like you need to declutter. You need to declutter. You need to get rid of all the things that are just holding you back because it's weight, it's dead weight that you don't need to carry. Like I already have my instruments, right? My shoes. I gotta go through my shoes too. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm actually going to take out my rolling clothes rack and I'm gonna put it out here. And I'm just gonna start just like trying on different outfits and different things and seeing how I feel with them. And I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do a little bit like, like more fashion stuff on my videos because I like fashion. Like I said, that was something that I kind of let be in the past, and I just started hoarding clothing. But I'm done with that. I really want to create my capsule clothing and like my style. I want to solidify it, and I want to like be the cherry on top with like certain things and certain little outfits, but I don't want to just have a bunch of stuff that I don't use. Like I'm not that person anymore. Why am I holding on to these things? oh, I'm gonna need it one day. Like, oh, maybe as a costume here. I don't need it. If I need it that day, then I go get it. Because like holding on to this energy is just not serving me. So I really thank you guys if you watched this video. If you didn't, that's okay. No one cares because you're not here. But I'm super happy to start this journey and to have you guys help me stay accountable and tell me what looks good. Like, I know this, like I said, this shirt is not it. I know it's not. But what I am gonna do is that I am gonna just start throwing on outfits and seeing what works and what doesn't, what I like and what I don't. And the maybe pile, I'm coming straight to y'all. I'm gonna style them and I'll be like, so what's up? Do you like this? Do you not? And I need you guys to tell me, do you like it? Do you not? Because I don't have friends right now that will do that with me because they're all busy with their lives. And that's what I realized, that coming to New York has made me just like want to be on social media more, because I don't want to be outside as much, because it's just like you're spending money left and right. It's not as nice. Like, I don't know, you have to go to the park to feel like you're actually in nature. Everywhere else is just concrete, right? I grew up here, I know this, but like, yeah, it made me realize that I want to come to social media more and to have more time to record and to just focus on this. Every time I'm in the city, I'm like plugged in. I'm like, let's do more recording. Let's do more of content. Just because I feel like everyone I know is in their own world, in their own bubbles up until like 7, 8 p.m. And then everyone wants to be outside. Where you at? What you doing? Let's hang out. Let's do this. But it's always drinking. It's always partying. It's like, only in the summer, in the daytime, it'll be like, oh, like, let's go to the park, or the weekends, right? So the weekends, you have to fit in so much stuff in the weekends because everyone's busy throughout the week. And if they're not busy throughout the week, you're busy throughout the week because there's stuff to be done. So I don't know. It's just been a little bit hard transitioning to being back in New York from Miami, because in Miami, I just felt like free. I felt like I could go outside. I feel like I could just walk around and just be outdoors. So I never really wanted to be home. And I had a beautiful apartment too, but I was just like, you know, I felt more in my body over there. And here I feel more in my head because I'm indoors and I'm like, oh, like I want to reinvent myself every freaking day. And like, I don't know if that's normal and you guys relate to that, but I am like going a little crazy. Like, I'm just trying to be like, take it all out. Like, I don't even know if I want to stay in New York. So this is a good starting point. Thank you for coming to my crash out. This is a good starting point. I'm going to get rid of all these clothes and extra random stuff that I've accumulated since August, because I haven't even been here for long. But I want to get rid of things, starting with my wardrobe, my shoes. I'm gonna do more videos with my clothing and like my style and like trying to involve you guys with it. I'm still doing, you know, things on mindset, on lifestyle, psychology, being yourself, my creative journey, all of that. I want to talk about it all. And what's crazy is that I don't know. I don't really want to niche down. Niche down. I can't. Like, I'm just so multifaceted, multidimensional that I like to do so many things. I like music, I like fashion, I like psychology, I like, you know, just like anything creative. Like, I journal, I talk about journaling a lot, I talk about going to the gym sometimes, I talk about love, relationships. Drama! God, life is crazy. And yeah. Sometimes I don't post weekly because I just don't feel inspired, or not inspired, but like I just don't get these plugins. Like today I just felt like, and I just plugged in and I'm like, bleh, right? And I talk to you guys and I connect with you, but other times I just feel like so in my head and so distracted by other things that it's hard to like actually plug into that. So the more that I spend time with myself, the more that I have my home clean and my all little pockets of life, you know, decluttered, the easier it is to talk to you, I've noticed. But here I am. I'm using you guys' help to help me clean out my wardrobe and make better decisions. I am ready to stop feeling like a loser, because I know I'm not. I know I'm not a loser. I feel like that sometimes because I know I can do more. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna do it. And that's why I put all my clothes out, because then that means I gotta clean all this up before I go to bed later. So that's something. And I have like 3 places to be. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But I really do hope that you got something out of this. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm not sure why you're still watching, but I am grateful anyways. I really, really think that you can take life by the balls if you just take action. This feels very big and very small to me at the same time. Like, this was like, it's a big mess, but it's a small thing that I could do. So I'm not sitting in confusion or in doubt or in fear of what's to come, right? So I am ready. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the gym. I'm gonna leave this mess here for a little bit just so that so it can hit me and be like, oh, this is real. I actually gotta do this. And then I'm gonna come back, figure this out. I'm gonna do a whole little setup with my my wardrobe and like my rack, my clothes rack. And then I'm gonna set up the mirror and everything so that I can do just like long videos so you can see my full outfits and my shoes and all, right? Because yeah, I'm gonna bring my fashion back into my life, into my content, because I've missed it, honestly. I think it's a big part of me, and I've been hiding because I don't want to be perceived a certain way. But I'm a funky girl from when I was in high school in the Bronx. Like, I got bullied because I dressed differently. Like, I had really bright hair. I would put bows in my hair. And we had uniform, but I would put like a blazer over the uniform. I would like, put a tie on and like buttons and like just things, like colorful, fun things that wasn't part of the uniform, but I would spice up the look, right? The outfit. I would elevate the outfit with whatever I had at home. And I love doing that. And I think somewhere along the road I was discouraged, and I just couldn't keep up with it because of hardships of life, having to move and all the bullshit that I've lived through. But I'm back, baby. Even if I'm on the road, even if I'm nomadic, I'm back. And I want you to be there with me. I want you to be on this journey with me. So if you feel like you're in the same position, or you have any tips, ideas, or anything you want to share with me or talk about, hit me up. Hit me up. My information's in my bio. I have my Mind Mastery courses out. That's great. I am so happy for that. I took so long working on that, but now it's out. And it basically just talks about tools and things that helped me personally to get to a better place mentally, so that I could even observe what was happening and take action. Because before, I didn't take action. I was just sitting in it. I was just sitting in the crap. There's a lot more depth and layers to it that I can't really get into in this video. But it's all in there, and you can get my Mind Mastery course for free if you're part of the community, right? But yeah, there's a lot of work to do, and I'm so glad that I've decided to bring you on this journey with me. I'm glad that you're here listening, supporting me. Please let me know what you think. If you have any thoughts or anything that's come up during this video, I really do value your feedback and your thoughts. So yeah, I can't wait to show you what's next, and see you on the next one.